What up, man? It's your boy Scotty ATL. We live. Got my dog Styngray in the building. How you feeling?
Yes, sir.
Today?
Yes, sir. All is good, man. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Good to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
Did that. I'm Scotty ATL, man. This is live on Edgewood. Make sure you follow us live on Edgewood TV.
Absolutely.
You from the Chi, right?
Yeah.
What part
man.
of the Chi? Is it like parts of the Chi, like South Side?
West Side.
Where you from?
Yeah, I'm from the West Side, man.
Okay.
Born on the West Side and grew up in a suburb called Oak Park. So
Right.
Born on the West Side of Chi, and yeah, it's like mainly people hear about the West and the South. You know, I think you hear a lot of junk being talked between us, but you know, it's all
Right.
love at the end of the day.
Where's the Harris Chicken at? I went to Harris Chicken when I went to. I'm gonna tell you what I had. I had Harris Chicken and I had Giordano's.
Okay, so you had that was two.
I
good,
was there.
good,
Okay,
yeah,
you
it
know
two
I
good
was
places.
there.
Yeah, you were.
Deep dish pizza.
Yeah, good places.
Okay,
yeah.
and I went to the original Harold's.
Oh
I feel
wow!
like
So yeah.
original Harold,
yeah.
they got the glass up there with bulletproof glass.
Yeah,
Right?
Bulletproof, right?
Right. Okay.
Right.
Where is the Harold's? Where's the original Harold's at?
Harold's mostly on the south side. See,
South side.
See, Uncle Remus is where I, grew up, and that's like kind of like the rival when it comes to chicken and mild sauce and all that stuff. So you definitely got to try Uncle Remus as well when you go to the west side.
That.
Yeah. It's a lot of battles on TikTok when it comes to like Uncle Remus and Harold's Chicken. So next
Uncle
time
Remus,
you go,
they got the salt and pepper too.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
So
if you get Harold's and you don't get the salt and pepper chicken, you lost. That's the whole point. All right, right?
Yeah, just mainly the mild sauce. The Harold's mild sauce,
Ooh.
and then Uncle Remus mild sauce. So I'm sure
we don't
you
got
taste
Uncle
it, so
Remus
you know.
here, though.
Y'all don't yet. You know
we
what I
got
mean?
Harold's though.
You got Harold's,
For sure.
but the only one like that that it tastes mostly like home is the little small shack that's right across from the Ice Bar on Old National.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
they got two Harold's right there.
Yeah, but the one across the street is the one that's they from the Chi.
Okay.
They come from one of the shacks at home in the Chi, and then you're gonna get the real thing. Oh yeah,
most definitely. So in like a world, man, of like clicks and everybody trying to go viral, how do you stay grounded with your music?
I think that you have to stay close to your heart. I think that it's all about life itself, finding what you're passionate about and what's close to your heart and kind of sticking to that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you have to, as you understand business and you learn business, you understand it takes money to make money. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You can't get in the dice game with no money.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give you no fronts to get in the dice game.
Exactly.
If you can't throw it down what they shooting for, you know what I'm saying? You can't get in. And so you understand that you have to do that. And I think when you're younger, you think about, I got to do this by any means necessary. But no, you know what I mean? Like, that's going to lead to the wrong situation. You got to work, and you got to work hard. No matter how many jobs you got to get, you got to work hard, and you got to fund your vision and fund your dream. That's it. It's no two ways.
That's real. That's real spill. What's something that you feel like you know now that you wish you would have known, maybe like in your earlier career, in your 20s or something, doing music?
I think one of the things that I would have did, is try to find a way to generate income by doing something I loved until I could do something, until I could do what I wanted to do. For example, like, maybe I would have been a DJ, or I would have been, a videographer or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, kind of got into that where I would have been able to generate income and also still be involved with something I was passionate about until I could fund, the vision, fund the dream for the music. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's good advice too. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that might be still in that phase of their life.
Yeah, just remember where you got it from. Just
remember
where you got it from.
Man, so it's so many artists coming out every day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like songs come out every day. It's a new artist every day, right?
Right.
So, what role do you feel like seasoned vets, OGs, play in the game full of so many younger artists? What do you feel like they have a place at?
Well, I think that we have to understand that the people that know the path, the people that's been walking the path, that have the most experience, they're gonna be able to tell you the most. They're gonna be able to guide you the most. Nobody can. For the younger generation, I think the system and the system tries to separate the youth, you know what I mean, the youth from the older people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, we all brothers and sisters.
Right.
Sometimes I don't get into the OG stuff, you know what I'm saying, as much. You know what I mean? I get it, and the aunties and all that, you know what I mean? Address people by their name. You know what I'm saying? Scotty ATL, what's
There you
up?
go,
You know what I'm
there you
saying?
go.
When you see me, that's how you address me. You know what I'm saying? I got nieces and nephews already. You know, feel me? When you see me, call me Styngray or Sting. That's my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, but at the same time, you know, the people that's walked the path, they're gonna be able to tell you. If you humble enough to listen, they're gonna tell you. If you go this route, if you go that route, it's gonna save you time. You know, I may not be everywhere I want to be, but I ain't where you are.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I do know more. You know what I mean? And I do, you know what I mean, have been building relationships and building things over time. So I can, you know, so it's good to be able to listen. You know, and not separate yourself from that, because they're gonna help you so much more.
Right.
The people that's been in the game, what they call OGs.
No doubt, no doubt. You know, man, it's so funny because in other genres, they don't really separate the OGs, so to speak. They don't even say OGs.
They don't.
Ain't no OGs in country music.
Nope.
Rock.
Nope.
You just an artist. And when the new artists come, a lot of times they'll find ways, whether it be award shows or whatever. We get more into that, you know, BET is starting to kind of bring out the legends, you know, in some degree with the younger artists. I can give BET props for that. Yeah. But I agree with you that younger artists can find some good gems from some of the OGs or some of the artists that's more experienced. You
Absolutely.
know? And the separation is it's not needed.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's not
And
needed.
it's something that's designed to keep us divided. You know what I'm saying? Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's presented that way. And I'll tell you, like, just without being, you know, going into it deeply, we had 106 in Park, you know, and Free and AJ, I like them. You know what I'm saying? I think they did a great job.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But if you know, when you pull them off at a certain point, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they could have been old up there. Be old, like, we still here, Free and AJ. And I'd have been, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Because they had already earned their respect. But when you change that, if you swap those people out and you say, okay, we gotta go with these people now, you know, we can't go with y'all no more. Then you kind of put an image in people's head, right? Kind of put an image in the youth head, like, okay, it's time to flush people out subliminally. You know what I mean? And so that's what causes that. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why. So it's something
that's deep.
In a way that you're doing
subconsciously.
Right. And it plays because we didn't grow up like that. You know what I mean? Saying, you know, old heads and OGs and all that. But
but anyway, I like your music. I appreciate you coming by, man. I think you got a phone call. You got somewhere you
Nah, man. Yeah. That's
Nah, man. Hey, look, make sure y'all keep it live, man. Live on Edgewood TV. It's your boy, Scotty ATL. And
All right. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to be able to tell them how to reach me too. You know what I mean? All right. Well, like I said, hey, it was, you know, definitely, you know, a blessing, a great opportunity to be able to meet with this brother, and, you know what I'm saying, much respect to everything that you accomplish and what you're doing. You know what I mean? I want, you know, for y'all to be able to catch up with me. You can catch up with me at First Kings Entertainment. That's FirstKingsEnt.com. First Kings Entertainment. And on social media, y'all can get at me at Styngray Chosen. So that's at STYNGRAYCHOSEN. Again, that's STYNGRAYCHOSEN. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You missed the alley-oop, man.
Word? Did I do that right?
You missed the alley-oop.
You're supposed to say your name.
Oh, yeah.
He said your boy Scotty ATL and...
You should have told me. Let's do that again, because we need to do
We
that.
already
Did
got it.
did I say Stingray?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did at the end.
Yeah, we got it.
Shit.
So we got it.
My bad.
Yeah,
I was